Steve Torrence and Kyle Wurtzel. Listen to the warm-up. Better yet, time the warm-up. It was not very long.
Just ran it on gas, made sure it would start. But you heard Kyle in his interview after that first round win saying they've got enough to make it one more round as far as maintenance and parts. So he wasn't going to take any chances. Just make sure the thing starts. Come up against Steve Torrence and see what happens.
34-year-old financial planner out of Warsaw, Indiana, up against Steve Torrence, his 200th round of racing in his career. Boy, Wurtzel made him work, too. Not sure why the chutes came out early. But Steve Torrence does get the round win. 3.865 seconds on the elapsed timer.
That's smart racing. You ain't going to beat that 81 for lane choice.
And taking a look at it, slight advantage for Steve Torrence off of the starting line. But, hey, Kyle Wurtzel made a pretty good showing for himself, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. If Steve made a mistake at all, you know, they're going to go down the racetrack. And I'll tell you what, for the fans, that is the most pressure Steve Torrence is going to face in a long time. To go out there and watch the cars in front of him, you know, I go out, he's got a chance to gain some ground. And then to watch Sean Langdon right behind him, maybe a point or two, maybe even tied right now, go out and win. Steve's going to start feeling pressure.
Bob Vandegrift patiently standing by with us here at the top end. We saw you in a pedal fest with Doug Coletta. How difficult is it to be patient, to let the car settle before you get back on the throttle?
Yeah, it's tough to do that. You really got to keep yourself, you know, in control because your foot wants to go down because you don't see the other guy. But you just have to be calm, and you know, I guess that's where the 20 years of doing this comes in handy for me. So, yeah, we got 4 races left to try and get me a victory. We've won one every year the last 3 years. I'd like to go out with a bang and, you know, reward all the guys at C&J Energy Services and all their company for taking care of us and supporting us all year long. And we've got a good car. We just haven't done a good job the last part of the year, but we're looking forward to the next round.
How close are we to a timetable and announcement for your drivers for next year?
Everything's pretty much done. We're just waiting for the right time where we got the right people, you know, that can be part of it. So next few weeks, everything will be out, and I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Want to tip your hat right now?
I think you already know.
I think we do. Hello, Larry Dixon, Dave Conley. Paging Larry Dixon, Dave Conley.
Gary Gerald with a breaking story. As you take a look at the top fuel points, where only Steve Torrence, Sean Langdon, and Antron Brown are still racing for points. Sarge, are you okay? You're going to leave with at least a 2-round lead.
I'm fine. You know, we've been doing this a long time, and you know, the reason they did this countdown format was to make sure by Reading there wasn't a set champion, you know, and to keep the people watching TV. And I think it's a great thing. And I enjoy the battle. Again, we're going to come in a high-pressure situation. The teams that we're racing against are pretty good at high-pressure situations, but we're one of them. So Mike Green and Neil are doing a phenomenal job for the Army. We're going to go out and kick some butt.
Langdon with lane choice on the top side. Antron Brown picks his against Steve Torrence on the bottom.